Hey everyone, Elisa here, and in this video, I want to document a full day in the life of a product manager, end to end. So let's dive in. So first thing in the morning, I generally like to work out. Obviously, I am unable to do this every day. I am not a superhero, but I really like working out in the morning because it sets my day off to a really good start, and it makes it easier to sit during a lot of meetings. So it's a great way to move my body and kind of prep for the full day ahead. Now, I don't think everyone has to work out every single day before work. I think that's crazy, but I do think it's important to find something in the morning that really energizes you and gets you off to a good start of your day. So this could be something like journaling or meditation or reading a book or reading the paper and drinking a cup of coffee. Whatever works, I think it's so important to set yourself up for a great day in the morning. After my workout, I generally come back up, put some makeup on, do my hair, all that good stuff, and of course, I grab some coffee to get ready for my day. I got my coffee, which is good, and now it's about 8:30, so I'm going to start doing some Slack messages and responding to some emails before my 9 a.m. stand-up. Generally around 8:30 or so, I like to start opening my laptop and prepping for the day ahead. So I usually don't have meetings until about 9 a.m. I find that half hour before work to be a great way for me to catch up on emails and kind of mentally prepare for the upcoming meetings. All right, first stand-up of the day, here we go. Now, same as most days, I start my day off with 3 stand-ups, which is a lot, but they are generally the best parts of my day. They really kick off the day and get it to a good start. So I have 2 stand-ups with engineering teams and 1 with the rest of my product team. So the engineering stand-ups are great. It's a good way for us to catch up and figure out what's going on for the rest of the day. Are we able to release something? Do we need to do an ideation session soon? So on and so forth. A lot of times we'll also dig into a little bit of the data analysis if time permits. So I do my 2 engineering stand-ups, and then during the product stand-up, we generally have an agenda of items to go through. A lot of times we'll talk about upcoming releases or challenges that we are experiencing or have identified that need to be talked through with the rest of the team. So after my 3 stand-ups are done, a lot of times I'll have meetings that kind of fill my day, but I actually have some time blocked off today where I can do some data analysis, which is really fun for product managers to do. So there's certain parts of the product that I work on that aren't getting the adoption that I would like them to have. And what I want to do today is really dive in and see if I can figure out why the product features might not be getting that ideal adoption. The first thing I do is I open Mixpanel, which is a great tool for tracking adoption of features and figuring out different funnels where people are dropping off. All right, now it's time for me to fully concentrate and do some data analysis. After looking in Mixpanel to try and figure out what adoption rates really are and see what the funnels look like, my cat is being ridiculous. And in my cat's defense, I'm definitely using her cat condo, but she's just really interested in what's going on here. Okay. All right, and we're back. After doing some Mixpanel investigation, I then usually go to Full Story, which is a really fun tool for product managers. In Full Story, you can filter for certain activities that people are performing and then actually watch their sessions. So you can see what people are clicking on, where they're dropping off, where they're getting frustrated. It's an extremely insightful tool for product managers to leverage. So a lot of times there, I can see why certain people aren't using a certain feature, or see if there's just a bug or a weird user experience that is preventing them from getting to using that feature. After doing data analysis, I'll generally spend some time setting up some customer interviews. So there's a lot of different ways that you can do this. Sometimes you can just cold email customers. Other times you might have a certain set of customers that are great to talk to. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to work with one of our engineers to set up kind of an in-app widget that will ask people if they're interested in talking to the product team, and in return, we'll give them like $25. I really like offering incentives when you're talking to customers during customer interviews, because then You set the precedent that the customer is doing something for you. You are not necessarily doing something for the customer. I've noticed that when I don't offer monetary incentives, customers can sometimes use the time to file certain support tickets or talk about something that isn't working for them, which I'm happy to help them with that, but that isn't super helpful for my customer interviews. So after doing a lot of data analysis and really trying to pinpoint why customers are dropping off and using this specific feature, I have a pretty good idea of what's tripping them up. So for this feature, when you use it, there's kind of a modal that pops up before you actually start using the feature itself. And a lot of people are actually just dropping off on that modal. So we're really gonna dive in with customers and watch them try and use the feature to dig a little deeper. But I have a hypothesis that something on that modal is not great. So after my blocked off time, it's a time for me to do a couple more meetings. I've got a meeting with our customer success and support teams where they tell us some of the biggest issues that they're experiencing, both within support and customer success. This is a really valuable time for the product team to hear kind of what the people at the front lines are hearing so that we can start to prioritize features that would solve problems that a lot of our customers are experiencing. Okay, so it is 3 o'clock right now. I have one more meeting with our customer success team to hear about challenges customers are experiencing, and then I have just a couple check-ins and my day is almost done. All right, so it's 5 o'clock. I'm officially done with meetings, which is awesome. I'm just going to do some Slack messages and respond to a couple emails and then get ready to sign off for the day. Once I'm done for the day, usually about 5:30, I pack up my laptop and actually put it away. Now, of course, there's going to be times where you have to work a little later or be fully available in the evenings, maybe if there's a large product release or an emergency that's going on. But I find it really important to mark the end of my day by packing up my laptop, putting it away, and then really focusing on disconnecting for a bit after work. If the weather permits, which it doesn't always permit in Minnesota, but if it does, I usually like going for a walk after work just to get outside. And then I usually spend the night just hanging out with my family, my furry little kitten. My husband will make some dinner and we'll binge watch some TV, or I will work on a YouTube video. Maybe I'll do some recording or editing. So that's a full day for me from end to end. I hope this was interesting for you and helpful, especially if you're interested in pursuing a product management career path. Hopefully it lets you know a bit more about what you can expect in your day-to-day life with this career path. Thank you so much for listening. If you did like this video, please press that thumbs up. And if you want to hear more content from me, please subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications. Thank you so much and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, friends.